I obviously believe that BATM has a big importance to play in the business travel space for the simple reason that there is obviously continuous change. There's a lot of change happening right now in the business travel industry. And as an association, we give a platform for networking, we give a platform for education. And with that much change happening, it's ever so relevant that you have that platform to ensure that people can really deliver the value that the corporations they work for are looking for and that the travelers they represent are looking for. So we now exist 15 years. There's certainly still a very bright future for our association in those areas where we focus on, which is the networking and the education. If you look at the history of travel management over the last 15 years, let's say, since we started with BATM, a lot has changed. It went from, let's say, a very commoditized environment to a much more travel-centric environment where today you look way more at the impact for the traveler, you look way more at the value you bring with your program to enhance the experience the traveler has. And it's less, luckily, pure on cost. So if you look at the travel industry over the years, a lot of focus was given on cost reduction, cost optimization, and that's still important, don't get me wrong. I think cost optimization will remain a very hard focus of a lot of corporations out there. But it's much more the balancing act between the cost on the one end, the experience on the other end, the well-being of the traveler, being it from a duty of care, safety and security. And also in that area, we all know that a lot of changes has happened over the last 15 years with what happens in the world. But it's also a matter of ensuring that the program stays relevant. The expectations of a traveler have changed over the 15 years and will continue to change moving forward. And a travel program, if you want to be successful and you want to make sure that people engage in your program, that people follow your program, you will have to continue to look at what happens, understand the expectations of the traveler, making sure that you adjust your program to those expectations and make sure that you deliver a program that creates value, that is aligned to those expectations and that drives high customer satisfaction. And that's, I think, the biggest change that has happened in the last 15 years, but we're only at the beginning, I would say, of that change when it really comes to traveler experience. What's going to happen in the next 15 years is always, to some degree, hard to predict, but distribution of products will change. Safety, security, duty of care will remain a big focus, and even more than today, most probably. And traveler centricity, traveler satisfaction, making sure that you deliver the right value, the right experience to your travelers, aligned to the expectations and balanced to the strategy of the corporation you represent, will continue to be the biggest change in our industry. That's for sure.